Hello guys, welcome to this weekly analysis and some of the updates on my swing trades. And this week will be around 29th of 4th, and there's so many red folder news. I wouldn't imagine this week would be ideal to trade, but obviously you can trade on Tuesday after the news is over and whatnot. But overall, this does looks like low probably. It's like a year end, March is ending, and this week is landing in between March and April. And so many red folder news. So yeah, be careful before trading. And today will be a last day to participate on my $15,000 giveaway of evaluation account in collaboration with the code funded trader. The instructions are clear. Just comment the workout. You will get the instructions straight to your DM. Just follow it. You are in it. And winners will be announcement 31st March, which is tomorrow. Okay. And also April is coming, so I am opening one more spot for one-to-one, which is I designed completely differently compared to my previous one-to-one. It's like one-to-one and 90 days program to get funded plus my swing model. So I will try my level best to get you funded in 90 days. Obviously, I will be giving you a funded account of $5,000, $10,000, $25,000, even $50,000, depending on the level of commitments you show me while I teach this concept, because one-to-one is direct and it's just me and you. And yeah, as usual, we start with the DXY. Why DXY? You should know this one. If the DXY is doing like this, all other major forex pairs will do this, right? So this is known as inverse correlation. This comes under contest or enumeration. So before we take any trade, we kind of analyze. It's similar to hacking where we scan the network. What are the open ports and whatnot using Nmap, whatever the tool. So that's hacking. And another is DXY on the monthly chart. If you have been tracking my weekly analysis, right? I did anticipated that, right? Because it's too far away. I told you guys it's not for anytime soon, but see, we already did the pump. So it's the DXY is pumping and everything else is dumping. But why? Because of the inverse correlation. And as per the monthly chart, we have a clear swing failure pattern, right? What is a swing failure pattern? We will wick below the key low, which has a liquidity, and then close the body above. This is the body of the candle. We closed it. That's the signature of swing failure pattern. That's the signature of potential bullishness, especially on the monthly chart. And then that is also an external range liquidity. So price always travel from ERL to IRL, which is the next ERL interrange liquidity, which is the imbalance on the monthly chart. So the price is likely heading here based on the probability wise. Okay. For example, we had a swing failure pattern here. See, 3% pump already. On the weekly chart, we have a bullish sign when this weekly imbalance got flipped with a body close above, which we call it the inverse, right? This is our advanced market structure shift. We don't have to wait for this to confirm the bullishness. This would be like a clear bullish sign. Swing failure pattern on the monthly chart, weekly chart inversion. Yeah, that's an obvious sign. And now, if you look at this weekly candle, we again swing failure pattern the previous week candle and we are hitting. So this high is likely getting hit, and more importantly, this high here I am anticipating to eventually get hit. Okay, so lots of days on the way in coming months and weeks. This is our main zone for the DXY. Why DXY? I explained already. And Euro USD. Euro USD is like a really interesting one, right? See, when we're here, I posted on my Instagram. I'm anticipating price to come all the way to dump here, which is like a 9%. No one believed it. See, we already made it halfway. Where we are approaching the major support, which is the very high volume node of this whole range, which is also the point of control, where there is a monthly negative point of control. So it's obvious and more like a zone, right? More like a zone of support here. But eventually, I do want this imbalance to get filled. So I'm short from somewhere around here. Yeah, I took it around the February end. I'm still holding this short on the Euro USD. Obviously, I took my profits and moved the stop loss and whatnot. And coming to weekly chart, surprise, we again have a swing failure pattern, and we are heading down here. See, obviously now all these lows will be our target, right? We already hit the one low here. We took this swing failure pattern. So obviously, I am bearish on Euro USD, bullish on DXY. See, we're approaching the took this low. Next will be here. And look at the candle closing signature. Something I teach my students. Constant on this candle closing, strong body below. This is an obvious bearish sign. On the flip, this is an bullish sign. Okay, so that's Euro USD for you. I am bearish indeed, and my bias would flip if we flip around 1.15494. If we go to reclaim these levels, then obviously we can anticipate to test here. But up until then, there is no need to screen bullishness. Okay, so that's for the Euro USD. And how about the oil? I told you guys to throw your phone when it was around 59, right? 59 to 60. And before any war, I don't know who else has done this call in the whole internet. And we have done oh my, look at that now, almost 100 percentage pump from my call. I minted a lots of profit in this trade. Uh, I mean, this is better trade than the Bitcoin short, because Bitcoin short took a long time, right? This is like a month. I told you guys to throw your phone on January, and boom, in March we hit the take profit levels, right? So obviously this will be a previous all time will be still my target, okay? Still my target. And obviously we took support from here, constant bullish signs, and we are closing above this high, which is also a good sign. The thing though is, if the oil is pumping in about to fill this week, gold will fall even more. Again, inversely correlation. Gold and oil are again inversely correlated. Okay, and talking about gold, how about this call on the daily chart? When the daily was here, I posted on my Discord members. Gold gonna do this, and what this is exactly that, dumping over 24%. That's crazy. And everyone was shouting, gold gonna go to all-time highs because of war. No, 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 no. It's just in the charts. You don't need any war or anything. Yeah, I am. This yellow line is my last target actually, 3,800 to 4,000 around, and obviously it is low. I would like it to dump even more, to be honest. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. We booked our profits, most of it, so who cares? But I do want these lows to get hit, okay? There's a big imbalance on the monthly chart, I believe. Yeah, it's indeed a monthly imbalance, right? And yeah, June, July, August. Look out for gold price action around this month. But nonetheless, I'm still bearish on gold for a while now. And for my bias to flip into bullishness, I would like to see flip of 4,700 around. Okay, clear displacement above this high and then reclaim these imbalance levels. That would be a good sign for the bullishness. Until unless you can remain neutral and look wherever there is a swing failure pattern, obviously you can look to come down to this level for potential short ideas. As for the Nasdaq, my favorite asset where I scalp and day trades every day. Uh, Obviously, for scalping, these things doesn't much matter. But from the weekly and monthly point of view, I am looking for a potential swing trade if we do test these areas. Okay, around 23 to 21. I'm looking for potential swing trade, right? Something like that to take to the other all-time highs. That would be my next swing plan for Nasdaq, and that's it. And I'm anticipating this low to be put on very soon. It will be April or May. Okay, so I will be wait and ready for potential swing trades. And as for Bitcoin, uh, it's accumulation, manipulation, about this high, and then the distribution, accumulation, manipulation, of the high, distribution, accumulation again, manipulation, distribution lower. We will have to see, but that's what I would like. Okay, the thing is, one good potential long level was around 65,500, and boom, we had a swing failure pattern here, and then we are indeed pumping, nice pump, but that's fine. Okay, until unless we reclaim 70K with this placement, I am not bullish at all on Bitcoin. Obviously, we can have short-term bumps like this, but overall, I'm still bearish, and I want this low around 59K, especially to be hit this year. I am pretty much almost 100% certain this is gonna happen, and then we might like do similar price actions. See, look at the choppiness up until around maybe September, okay? Up until September, where this line is, we would be like chopping this price action like this. You could have many intraday, but as per the swing point of view, you might not have an ideal trade, which is alright. And obviously, I have shared my plan to my Discord members where I'm exactly buying. So one of my spot got filled, rest to be kind of get filled here, and I'm looking for next cycle in next year to be at the all-time high. At least 123 would be again. This would give you, see, like I am not like a perma bullish or want to ride bullish hype crypto at all. I am in short for 125K, but I will be realistic. This is one of the best performing assets, and it will go to another all-time high 150K, 170K in coming years. You can hold me accountable for this after a few years, okay? So this would happen further. Simple. You will start DCing on to spot buying around these zones where it's a cluster of value, and above below this zone as well around like 25 to like 30K, these levels. These are all my spot buys, okay? Obviously these might not get filled. I'm anticipating a low before that somewhere around here. But if it does, I wouldn't be surprised at all. That means cheaper Bitcoin again, give me that, okay? I don't care. If we do retest to around this weekly candle around at this 37K level, I don't mind at all. I will buy more to take it to another 100. It's a more gain for me here, okay? See, 241%, that's crazy. But I'm not anticipating that at the moment. I am anticipating the. I have shared my plan before. I wouldn't reveal much here, okay? But don't take it my word and then just put spot orders. Wait for the confirmations, trigger the confirmation protocol, my TCP protocol on the daily chart in order to take it to these highs, these highs, these highs from the swing point of view. And that's as per the Bitcoin, okay? And there's nothing more to update. Just be that careful this week, and that's about it. And these are the new news event. If you want to check out my one-to-one program, you can check it here. Okay, so you will get my swing calls. Obviously, day trading live. I have stopped day trading live pretty much because I am kind of automating many of the stuff. I won't reveal much here. But when there is live trade available, I will give update. Complete breakdown of swing trading, smart money concept, value and market theory. Obviously, I will give you funded accounts too for you to practice, and I will give you like at least 5 strategies. I have written 3, that's alright. Apart from evaluation kill strategy, I have a high win rate strategy where you can pass the performance, okay? And in-depth psychology, obviously 15 hours. Obviously, I will spend with you 15 hours and make you pass the funded account in 90 days. I will try my level best, okay? And that's that. I might even give access to my bot, but I wouldn't reveal much here. DXY Euro USD is oil, one of the best swing calls. It's crazy. We called oil for 100% pump, and then gold for the 24% dump, and we caught it from a 3,800 level, which is again, yeah, over 60%, and then we shorted Bitcoin from 125K, which is like this LLI is nothing but the previous day highs and lows, which is important. 50%. So it's like we're literally calling the market highs and lows. No one is doing this on the internet. Show me one guy, okay? And that's it. And if you're interested or any hurdles, you can always shoot me DM on Instagram. This would be my Instagram at VEDACHAL. And see you in the next weekly analysis. There's nothing much going on here because of the news. Obviously, we could see what the because of the for the news, but just be that careful before seeing too much. And then obviously, risk match without risk management trading doesn't work. This is simple math. And good boy.